Harriet, thanks for taking the time to do this today. And as I'm watching
Pleasure.
this show, tell me your secrets. To me, it felt like when you're doing a puzzle, you feel like you've got the right piece and you totally don't have the right piece at all. So what was it like putting this show together?
Oh, that's brilliant. That was my sort of ambition, really. I wanted it not for the sake of it. But I wanted these characters to take us places and our audience to be surprised by them and their decision making to have a goal, have an aim, but obviously be hugely influenced by this unfolding event story around them. And I think it's great to have goals and points, but when you see something happening on the page, to let it flow and let those characters go. And obviously I always had a very, very clear sense of what I wanted to achieve at the end. But yeah, that's great that you felt that, because that was my intention.
Excellent, excellent. I want to get to Emma or Karen, however you want to call her, in just a second. But Amy Brennaman has always been a wonderful actress. I've never
Yeah.
seen Amy Brennaman like this ever. What was it like watching her
Wow.
transform into Mary
Oh,
Barlow?
James, amazing. I mean, she is one. I mean, Amy is an incredible woman and a hugely um, demanding of the work. And she went so deep with this character. We had the most amazing conversations where I had my version of Mary. I had, where I wanted her to go, and Amy would, my God, she would drill into it and bring layers of mythology that, I absolutely fell in love with. But she brought so much of that. So she's fierce and amazing. And it was, to answer your question, incredible to watch her transformation. And I think that character of a kind of fierce mother who really, will go further than even she thinks, was a really exciting journey. And Amy she went for it big time.
So in the beginning, Emma or Karen, whatever you want to call it, she was the hardest character for me to figure out, but she was also
Mm-hmm.
probably maybe one of the most interesting. So what do you think drives Emma?
I think she tells herself it's for peace. I think what really drives her is a far more primal need, something that she really needs to return to. I think what drives her is to, in a really strange way, be the best version of this new identity, this new person. She has a real need to um become less flawed. I think she has a need to recover her judgment. I think her judgment is hugely questionable to her, that she could have loved this man who was so clearly dangerous. How can you love someone and not know that? I think she really struggles with that.
Really quickly, Harry, before I let you go, John's probably the most interesting character to me into the entire series because, I mean, since the very beginning, you put it out there like, okay, he's a predator and go
Yeah.
sort of thing. So, without spoiling anything, tease for us a bit. How much will we see his story evolve as the season goes on?
Hugely, James. He is like all these characters. I kind of they all have equal weight at different times, and we really go on that journey with John. And his quest is redemption, but there are a lot of triggers on his path. So we will follow a man who aims for the best version of himself, and really the struggle with getting there. So it's a very satisfying journey for him, as well as Emma and Mary.
It's a great show. Can't wait for everybody to see it. Harriet, thank you so
Thank
much for your
you.
time.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.